recovery, or if the level of threat is high enough, body weight orientated stomp, body weight, take the time, put fucking big focus mitts down, put a punch bag down. If you don't practice it and it doesn't work when you need it, you've got yourself to blame and no one else. Don't be a titty lala. If you don't practice it, hand on heart, how many of you practiced that significantly in the past 6 months? Yep. Honestly. Yep. Now, so if you think about the end of the combination, everything I've done my fucking karate, situational awareness, EDC, fucking boom, I'm Karate Kid, I'm Daniel LaRusso. And you've gone down and you fucking flumped it because you haven't had a plan. You hadn't had a plan. This is the thing, you didn't think with the end in mind. You thought about going on the M42, not getting to Manchester. You need to think about getting to Manchester. You're fucking up. Yep. So, we're going to take our time dial, put it a bit forward. Now, let's imagine humans are tough. They get hit by buses, bullets, bombs, fat gingers every day, and they do not die. They do not die. Humans are a bit tough. We're a bit handy as a human being, and humans are a bit shit at hurting each other, let's be honest. So we're a bit good and we're a bit shit at the same time. So, let's imagine, before I've managed to knock him out, I've already hit him once, and he's not gone down, but he might have fumbled or he's put something up. He's put out an instinctive, what is this Casey bollocks? Am I Batman? Do I look like Batman to you? Don't you dare Andy Norman me. Yeah. Right. Most humans that aren't plastic Batman go, ah! It's their instant fucking airbag. Ah! Fuck off. Right. So imagine, at the start of the scenario, I've lumped him and he's not gone down, he's going, ah! We need to get used to working around arms. Because humans, annoyingly, put their fucking limbs in the way of our business. And we do not want their limbs in the way of our business. So the things I want you to work on are this, the twofold. One, I want you to get used to, any of you do like DIY, woodwork. Do anyone know what a jig is? Yeah. A jig is a shape that you cut around. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, this is my jig. This is my target that would otherwise be his jaw. I need to get used to cutting round a shape. Cutting round, I need to get used to the fact that a shape might be in the way of that shot. In any one of 20 extra spazzy variations, hands will often be in the way. And I want to be able to work around that. So you need to get used to working around the randomized hand position, boom, of a person. However, you may wish to manifest that. So when I blow the whistle, you flinch in any way you like, you can take a knee, you can buckle, you can drive forward, randomise that flinch. The two things I want you to do is A, use it as a jig to work around, boom, and I want you to place a couple of real shots. Get real knuckle on bone, get a feel for it, yeah? So work around the jig. I advise this for all your pad work as well. You know, hand here, pad here, bang, get used to working around that jig with your kicks, with your punches. So that's one ballistic option. A second, and one of my preferred, is what's known as an asymmetric grip. A symmetric grip is this. I grab you here, you grab me there, punch me. Bang, bang, boom, yeah? This happens all the time. It's quite hard to defend against. Asymmetric means I've got it on the same side, which means I can feed him a bit of that. The shot comes in, I can put my nice chunky shoulder in the way, and most importantly, I can turn him to give myself a lovely runway shot, whatever I wish to do here. Boom! I don't really care, I'm not your dad, hit him with what you want. But I'd advise you, if you're going to come to grips with a person, asymmetric, which means this side, makes it much easier for me to turn a man. If I can turn a man, I can hit the squishy sides of his jaw, the back of his head, with little risk of that hand firing back. And if it does, whoa! I've got decent cover. It's not going to be a knockout elbow, but he's not going to like it.
I don't.
And I can rip it back into that shot. Asymmetric grips. My advice as well is to do what's known as a slap grab. You can't just grab at material and hope it's going to stay. Warm your head up, get the fucking chi in there. When you slap it, boom, and then you grip it, bit of skin, much bigger purchase of cloth. So you slap it and you grip it, and that gives me an extra couple of inches of cloth with which I can orientate and do the bastard. So when I blow my whistle, one of you will flinch and move. The other person will either work what shot could work around that jig, or if they wish, bypass the whole fucking lot, asymmetric grip, and notice I don't just pull him, I move me. I get me here, bang! And I might have to do that 7 times. but I'm ragging and smashing. Make sense?
Yep.
Get with your partners.